In Brighton and Hove currently, we have 300 plus events that take place every year on our outdoor spaces. So we're looking at ways to work with event organisers to help reduce environmental impacts of those events and promote positive benefits. We know event organisers are very busy and have lots of competing priorities when they're in the process of organising an event. So we decided to go for a really simple pledge-based system that covers the obvious things like energy, waste and water, but it also looks at wider sustainability impacts, things like the health impacts of the event, the community involvement, and also things like the local economic benefits.
Here at Brighton Dome and Brighton Festival, we make it a priority to try and run our venues and also our events during Brighton Festival as sustainably as possible. One of the things that we do is we try to think about what we can eliminate from the event when we're planning one. So it's not always about doing things, it might be about what we're not doing in an event, which actually makes it more low impact. When we put on events, we like to think about a broader idea of sustainability, so not just about saving water or energy, but also about how working with the arts and experiencing the arts can really improve your well-being. So an event like Digging for Shakespeare embodies that, with people going out into the allotments, getting out in the elements, in good or bad weather, and really getting involved with it in that way.
So as part of Brighton Festival, we commissioned a promenade performance called Digging for Shakespeare, which took place at Rodale allotments. As a way to encourage people to not take their cars to event sites, we had sponsorship with Big Lemon Bus, which is a local transport company, and they run all their vehicles on old cooking oil, and we collected the audience and transported them. The piece was fully embedded in the local community. We worked with Hollingbury Bowls Club, who were the Woods from Macbeth. We also worked with a local theatre group, the Theatre Workshop, and they were the fairies from Midsummer's Night's Dream. All of the imagery is provided by the community cast, but the setting, which exists already, so the buildings, the allotments, Hollingbury Woods, people are walking through these places on a journey of discovery and learning the story of the show at the same time. The main props that were used in the performance were sourced from local Brighton companies who lent them to us for the duration of the show, and then we gave them back to them. Digging for Shakespeare as a whole project was very sustainable and low impact, although quite high profile within the festival. It ran for 12 shows over 3 weeks, and we have donated or reused all of the props and materials for the piece. I think I walked away with 2 bags of rubbish after 12 shows.
What we're asking event organisers to do is take just a little bit of time out of their event planning schedule to go through the sustainable event commitment, pick 10 things that they're going to do to make their event just a little bit more sustainable, and tell people about it. We know that from talking to event organisers in the past that this not only reduces the environmental impact of the event, but can also make the event a lot cheaper to deliver as well.